I got a super sweet message here on Instagram over the weekend saying something to the degree of, I love your motivation or something. Super sweet. Completely a compliment. Thought it was a good topic though to talk about, because I think people see me going to the gym 3 times a week or working, strength training at home, whatever I'm doing, getting in walks, being mindful of my nutrition and fat loss and going into maintenance like I've been doing, tracking that nutrition, logging in a macro tracking app, weighing my food, that kind of thing, as I'm a highly motivated person. The truth is, I'm not. Truth is, my motivation on this journey died off 3.5 years ago, if I'm being honest. Let's talk about that. So the thing about motivation is most people start something new. Whether it's a fitness journey, fat loss, building muscle, whatever it is, really motivated. I mean, most of us are excited when we start something new. But motivation rarely ever lasts for people. It usually dies off. And that is why, especially when it gets hard. And when it comes to anything like fat loss or building muscle, it's hard work. Tracking your food, which is just a tool, it's a very precise, accurate tool, the most accurate tool we have to ensure that you're getting a certain amount of calories, which is really important for fat loss, that we're very precise with that. It's a lot of work. It's not easy for anyone. Thinking that it's going to be easy and fun will set you up for failure. Getting in a strength training workout 3 times a week, not easy for most people. Getting in a walk, not easy. I promise this is not a gloom and doom message this morning. But I think oftentimes people seeing me keep at this and doing this for so long, so to speak. I mean, it hasn't been that long, but years. People see it as I'm a highly motivated person. Truth is, I'm really not. I rarely these days want to get a strength training session in, drive to the gym and do it. This morning, I really didn't want to go for a walk, if I'm being honest. I really wanted to sit in my comfy chair and I wanted to watch the Today Show. I don't always want to track my food when I'm in fat loss. So how do I keep going despite the fact that I'm not motivated? This is where building habits is so important, and why instead of focusing on some results from what you're doing, you really intentionally build habits in the very beginning of your journey. This is also why I talk so much about not overdoing things and focusing on what you can do. Because like I said, none of this is easy. Expect the honeymoon phase to end. Expect your motivation to not always be there. But what I do is very doable. Is that a sentence? The point is, I'm focused on 3 main things. I track my nutrition, and there's some little habits that I teach clients, like pre-logging your day and stuff, keeping meals simple and repetitive that make all the difference with simplifying something like that. I focus on getting in a certain amount of steps every day, not because the certain amount of steps is magical, because my goal is to be more active and less sedentary. And then finally, I focus on 3 strength trainings a week. Those are my habits. I know I do them. They're on my calendar. It's just the person I am. So all that to say is that I'm grateful that I look motivated, but I can promise you I am not motivated. And if I relied purely on motivation for this journey, I would have given up a long time ago. So the biggest mistake I find that people make is that they think that they will forever be motivated, on whatever thing that they're doing. Whether it's they're focused on strength training or they're focused on fat loss, which requires tracking of some nutrition. It's never easy for anyone. Getting in some steps. None of these things are easy. And I tell that to people from the get-go, like what you're doing is not easy, because if you expect it to be easy and comfortable and fun, you're setting yourself up for failure. You just have to expect that, wow, this is going to kind of suck. This is going to be hard, but I'm going to build the habit around it, and it's going to become who I am and part of me. So the thing I posted earlier, I just got done in the gym about, you can do hard things. I was thinking about that this morning because I was like, it's a lot of times I talk to people and they say, I just haven't been consistent because this is just hard. Like this isn't easy for me to track food. It's not easy for me to get my steps in. And the thing is, it's not easy for any of us. First of all, by saying that, you're really diminishing just how hard people that many times you admire as far as physically what they've obtained, as far as their body composition or fitness level, whatever it is, many times you're not seeing the struggle that they have gone through, the mental toughness they have had to endure the same thing that you're talking about of not wanting to track food and yet doing it, not wanting to get steps in and yet doing it. There is a level of toughness and grit that you just have to get through in order to achieve many times the big goals that you set for yourself. I say all of this out of tough love, where life's never going to be less busy. Everyone has their own degree of hard. If you have a big goal, you have to realize that you have to leave behind the person you were, and you have to set new habits, steps, strength training, eating within a certain calorie limit based on whatever your goal. You want to lose fat? You're going to probably be a little hungry. You're going to go through a calorie deficit. You have to learn to not just give in all the time just because it's like, oh, well, I just want to choose comfortable. There's a lot of sacrifice if you have a goal, especially like body composition or fitness level. There's a lot that has to change in order to achieve that goal. So I say this out of love because I think many times people just go in and think that, oh, this is going to be easy. It's never easy for anyone. You just push through the hard and you develop a mental toughness.